Hey guys, it's Hannah Saber from HR Images. In today's video, I'll be talking to you about camera bags. So I've got here doing a little comparison between the Tenba bags as comparing it to the Think Tank, showing you the differences in between them, the quality, for those who are looking for a rolling case, especially taking on flights, domestic and international flights, and showing you what fits in the bags as well. So hopefully this comparison video helps. So stay tuned and hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, the bags I have today that I'll be doing a comparison with, I currently own the Think Tank Airport Takeoff. There is a version 2 bag, so I've got the older one, but there isn't much difference comparing both of them. I own also the Tenba Roadie roller bag, 18-inch. And I was given by Tenba as well to do this review by Tenba Australia with the Think Tank Roadie roller as well, but this is the 24-inch. So it is bigger than the Tenba, the Think Tank bag. Now, there is a Tenba bag, same size as the Think Tank Airport Takeoff, and it is a 21-inch. I don't have that with me, but all the features that are in this big bag will be the same features that will be in the 21-inch. So this exact identical to the Think Tank, but just going to show you what the 24-inch has, but just obviously it will be the same features as what's in this smaller bag to this, but this is what I have here to show you the comparison and show you the quality and what fits in what. Now with the Think Tank bag and the Tenba bag, they're both roller bags. So both of them got the handles as well as got the wheels, so you can use as a roll-on. Now, both handles, the Think Tank bag is a handle is made of aluminium. Now this is aircraft. To the Tenba bag is aircraft high quality grade aluminium. If you're comparing it, both of them, the Tenba bag feels a lot more sturdy and it doesn't feel like it's going to snap. The Think Tank bag the aluminium is sturdy and is strong, but there's times where I feel like I might snap it. Whereas the Tenba bag, using my 18-inch one, I don't feel that struggle compared to what I do with the Think Tank. Now, the comparisons and my feedback, my honest feedback. I'm not gonna sort of lie about the comparisons. I'm not sponsored by both of the companies. Yes, I've got the opportunity to receive this from Tenba Australia, but I'm not actually sponsored by them. They've given it to me to give my honest review on the bags. And using the Think Tank takeoff bag for good amount of years, this is my comparison on what I found, with the Think Tank and what I liked about the Tenba, and vice versa. So that is one thing I found really well, which I did love right away. I felt right away when picking up the Tenba bag, I did feel the quality of the handle was a lot sturdier compared to the Think Tank, and it doesn't, as you can sort of hear it, it's loose, it's a bit slack. It is a strong aluminium, but I don't know, when I use it, I feel like it's sort of, I might snap it, or if I'm not careful with it, I might break it. Whereas the Tenba, it's not. It's actually a lot sturdier compared to the Think Tank. Now, with the Think Tank Airport Takeoff, there is a Tenba bag which is called the Tenba Roadie Hybrid 21. Now, that is a similar size to the Think Tank Airport Takeoff. This is the 24. The 24 and the Hybrid are basically virtually identical on what they both have and what they'll fit. The only difference is the 21 is obviously a bit smaller than 24, which is about the same size as this. Now, being the big bag for the 24, it doesn't have the backpack straps, but the 21 hybrid Tenba bags, they have the backpack straps like the Think Tank. So if you are sort of on a different sort of surface and you can't roll it around, you can turn it into a backpack and you can whack it onto your shoulders. Same thing with the Tenba bag as well, the 21 hybrid bag. Now, just to give you a difference in the price, the Roadie Roller Case 24, which is this bag here, This is $570 Australian. The Ting Tank airport takeoff is 526 Australian, whereas the Tenba, the hybrid 21-inch bag, the roller bag, that's 485 Australian. So the Tenba version of this, it is cheaper than comparing it to the Ting Tank. It's not a massive difference, but there is a small difference, especially if you sort of kind of on budget. Now with these bags, I'll have my links to the Amazon, my Amazon affiliate links. So if you're interested in any of the bags, they'll be below. But if you're in Australia, do check out Digidirect. The prices I've given you are from Digidirect, so they are well priced compared to a lot of the camera stores in Australia. That's where I normally buy my gear from. So do check them out if you are in Australia and are interested in the bags. You might be able to sort of work out a deal with one of the representatives in the store. But that's the price difference. I'm not sure the conversion, so if you guys want to check the Amazon link, you can see the conversion rate. With the Tenba bags, the backpack strap, it's actually loose, so it's not connected like how the Ting Tank is. What it is, it's just got the one strap, so you can actually, when you unzip it, it actually has a hoop there, so you actually connect the strap in. So it's not like that, it's just a bit slightly different. And if you decide to do roll-on, what kind of a disadvantage with the Ting Tank bag, which kind of annoyed me sometimes, was if I'm carrying it, say if I'm going upstairs and I put it on my shoulders and I want to turn it into a roller, I can do it as a roller, but what ends up happening is all the straps are going to start getting into the wheels and get caught up, and eventually, I don't know if we're at a pad, eventually can sort of eat out into the material, which has happened with me in this one. But the Tenba bag, what the feature I loved about it, because it's a clip-on strap, you can actually unclip the strap and clip it around the actual handle. So it's completely out of the way of the wheels, whereas the Ting Tank strap's not. So you can actually tuck it back in, avoiding that. You can leave it up, but you're going to get the results of it eating a bit away in the material, which has happened to me. The hybrid and the Ting Tank airport takeoff are for domestic and international flights. You just got to check with the flight that you're on terms of luggage weight, because each flight is different, but these can be carry on and fit into luggage compartments in the flights. Whereas a 24-inch, it won't be able to fit. It's a bigger bag, so you won't be able to have it fit in the compartments on board. You'll have to check it in. Whereas the Ting Tank and the Tenba roller bags, you don't. The Ting Tank bag will fit a nice a 15-inch laptop, nice and comfortable, snug. Now, you won't be able to fit a bigger laptop than that, but you do have, it will fit up to a 15-inch, whereas the hybrid Tenba bags, they fit up to a 17-inch laptop, and they're about the same size as this bag. Inside here, you have a pocket, so you can put little documents or what you need there, and it's got as well a lock, so if you at the airport waiting or somewhere you're waiting, you might want to doze off or something, you can actually attach this to whatever, the chair or whatever's next to you that's secure, so no one can sort of take the bag and run off with it. So it has a secure lock with this. Now this is the Tenba bag. It has a padded area for the laptop, so you can actually fit it nicely, and it's snug. Even though it fits up to a 17-inch laptop, the 15-inch is still nice and snug compartment. And you've got another compartment here, so you can fit like books or whatever, any little extras you want. And you've got little compartments here as well, so if you want to put any little documents or cards, business cards or what have not, you can fit them all in these compartments as well. So it's got a bit more extra pockets in the laptop compartment compared to the Ting Tank, where it's just got the one laptop and the big pocket. Whereas the Tenba bag, it's got the 4 little pockets here, so then you can actually fit like little books or business cards or any little notepad, what have you not, and you can fit some more stuff in here. So you get a bit more space with the Tenba bags. The hybrid is very similar in design to the 24, but it's just a bit more smaller. So inside will have less space in the 21 compared to the 24. But the front compartment will be the same. So that's basically on that part for the laptop. Ting Tank, you've got a little business card holder here as well, so you can actually put your business cards there. So if you're going on flights, you want to keep your business cards, you don't want to put them in your pocket, you can actually fit them there, or ID tags. You've got a little zip up compartment which I leave all my caps, lens caps, the camera body caps, all in here. The Tenba bag has a similar pocket as well to that, so you can fit little stuff. It's also got this, so if you are using the roller, you can actually attach another bag. So if, for example, if you got maybe a smaller bag or a messenger bag and you don't want to carry it and just roll one item, you can actually attach it straight onto this and lock it in. So you can actually put the bag resting on this and it will just basically carry it. So that's another added feature about with the Tenba bags. The Ting Tang bag, you've got a tripod holder. It's got the clips so you can actually secure it. Whereas the Tenba, the difference with that is another thing is if you don't have the tripod on here, a lot of the straps and using roll-on, a lot of the straps will get caught onto the wheels. So I intend to have to sort of take them all off if I'm not using a tripod against this bag. But if I'm using a tripod, which I use the Manfrotto 55 series carbon fiber tripod, the 3 extension legs, that fits nicely here. So whereas the Tenba bag, it will fit the bigger the tripods as well. You can actually fit the legs here and you can actually clip them in so it's nice and secure. So you can fit your tripod, your my Manfrotto tripod here, or if it's a bigger, really bulky ones, you can actually put one leg sticking out and the 2 legs in. So it's a bit more secured and you don't have a lot of the straps flapping around. That's another thing I did like about the Tenba. With the Tenba bags, when you're going on an airport and security, those sort of things, and you don't want when you sort of buy those locks and you lock it onto your bag on the zips, so then if you're carrying it on, you need those TSA approved locks to access your bags. So if it's unattended or something, no one can sort of get in. The Tenba bag, the Ting Tang bag doesn't have it, but both the Tenba bags, the hybrid and the 24, they've actually got the TSA locks for the zips, so you can actually fit the zips here. So now it's actually secure, so it can't lock and you can change the code. So no one can actually get access to it. So this is another good security, which I loved about the Tenba. You can buy the TSA padlocks and use it against the Ting Tang, so you don't have to worry about it, but that's an extra added expense with it, whereas the Tenba bags you don't. So then to be able to access it, all you got to do is just whatever code you've set it up to, and just unlocks, then you can access it. So that's another good thing with the Tenba bags. You got the TSA approved padlock locks for the zips, and then you've got also here, which is similar to what the Ting Tang has. You've got the TSA padlock as well with the cable, so you can strap it against a chair or pole wherever you are. If you're waiting and you want to keep it secure and it's next to you and just avoid people from taking it, you can actually attach it to wherever you are as well for that security. So both the Ting Tang bags as well as the Tenba bags have that. Another thing with the Tenba bags that the Ting Tang bag doesn't have, it's got an extra pocket, so you can fit like your passports, whatever you want there. You've got actually a little compartment here where you can actually fit your portable, it will fit most portable chargers. So you can fit it there and you can have your phone resting in here and charging, and you can keep it secure, and you can fit like your passports and other stuff here. Or if you want, while the portable charger's in here, you can have it zipped up and have your extension, the USB cable out, and you can have the phone on top so you can access it and use it at the same time while it's charging. So it saves from carrying a portable charger in your pocket or what have you not. So you've got that access for that. So that's another bonus with the Tenba bag. The Tenba bag is a weather resistant and durability material. So that's another good thing about the Tenba bags. The Ting Tang bag, it's not weather resistant from memory, but they do have those rain jackets that you can actually fit over the bag. So if it's raining, when you're rolling around or you're having a back using the straps, you've got that rain jacket, so you can actually protect it from the weather as well. But this bag is the weather has weather resistant material, and it's a bit more durable. Whereas the Ting Tang bags, it is durable, but it just feels a bit softer. Where this is a bit more firm, so that's a bit difference in the Ting Tang bag. Now, don't get me wrong, having used the Ting Tang bag for so many years, I do love the Ting Tang bag. But this is just comparing it to this, and in my opinion, as a photographer and constantly on the go with weddings, events, especially if you're traveling, you know, a bag is really ideal for a photographer, especially having a good solid bag. So this is just my experience in having both of them and using them both and explaining them to you, so you guys can make the decision on which one you prefer. Now, with the Tenba bag, the advantage with the Tenba bag, it's got a rigid protective shell. So if by chance you go on to an airline and you can't check it in, the 21-inch hybrid and the Ting Tank airport takeoff are the ones that you can sort of check in and carry on and put into the compartment. The 24-inch is too big, so you won't be able to check that in. But the good thing with it, so if, for example, if you're flying and you're in a small domestic plane that can't fit the bag or not enough room, and they tell you have to check it in, with the Ting Tank bag on the edges and stuff, because this has got a rigid protective shell. With the Ting Tank, it's actually a lot softer, so you can actually, when you press it, you can actually feel the cameras and your lenses in here. So when you're pushing against it, you can actually, if you can hear my gear moving, whereas the Tenba bag, because it's got that protective shell, it's got the corner. So as you can see, by hitting it, comparing it to that, you can actually see the difference. So it's actually got a really strong, solid protective shell. So if they put it underneath and you have the TSA lock, you lock your zips in. But in the plane, things move around. The protective shell will actually protect your gear, and with the amount of padding that they've done inside, they've really secured the gear from getting damaged and protected. Because, you know, let's face it, we need a bag to be able to protect our gear and not worry crap if it's going in the luggage compartment. What's going to happen? Is it going to damage? So that's really the difference between these two bags. And if you go onto the Tenba website, you will see those cool commercials where they have a sumo wrestler sitting on the bags, and it does not break or snap. And he literally tries to rip this bag to shreds, but he cannot. Which they've done really well in their advertising. And to be honest, that's what actually sold me as well with the Tenba, is because of the heavy dutiness of this side. So as you can hear, it is nice and solid. So you can actually sit on it. You can, you know, do what you want and have in the compartment, luggage compartment, and you have peace of mind that you know your gear is well protected. Whereas this, I'll kind of be a bit worried, to be honest. Comparing the insides between the Tenba and the Ting Tang bag, one thing was good about the Tenba bags, it's got the actual strap, so you can actually hold this up by itself and access your pockets. Whereas the Ting Tang bag doesn't have that strap, so you could actually rest it on something or rest it against the floor. So that is sort of a bit of a downturn with the Ting Tang, but to be honest, some people it doesn't bother them. But you know, if you want something quick and access, instead of dropping it and whatnot, just lift this up and access your pockets. One thing I was kind of disappointed with Ting Tang when I first got it was the big pockets. I put a lot of my stuff, batteries, little accessories, my memory cards, my filters, my Allen keys to get rid of my Peak Design straps to use my tripods. They're all mixed in the big pocket. So if I do want to access it, it is a bit annoying because I've got to sort of dig into it. Whereas the Tenba bag, it's got the 4 separate pockets, so it allowed me to actually organize my items in each compartment, so making it easier and quicker to access. So that is one thing I did love about the Tenba bags, is the access they've given and the organization of their pockets. So I do find the Tenba bags have more pockets than what the Ting Tang bag does have. So if you look at now the Ting Tang bag, with the Ting Tang bag, I hold my 2 Peak Design straps. This is the rain jacket it comes with. I use these so I hold my batteries. So if I'm at events, I can just attach this to my belt. Good batteries in one, bad batteries in the other. So the Ting Tang bag, it holds 2 of my speed lights. It will hold my A7S2, my A7R2. It will hold my A6500, which I'm filming now. I've got a 55mm, 28mm, the Samyang 14mm. I've got a 35 photo C lens, the Helios 58mm, 85mm, 35 f1.4, my 7200, my 90mm, my Samyang 35 f2.8 lens, my triggers, my little filters and stuff for my AD200. So as you can see, it fits a lot of stuff in here, and it fits a lot of my stuff. So I can fit 3 bodies and 11 lenses in this bag. So, and it's nice and compact. It's, it fits a lot of stuff where a lot of bags don't. People wonder, how do I carry all my stuff? So this is what I use, and this is how it fits. Now, the 21-inch will be similar sort of size to this, so it'll fit similar. The Tenba bags, even with a 21-inch bag, the actual dividers are more deeper compared to the Ting Tank. So as you can see, having my 90mm, it's actually flush basically to the end. Whereas if I put it in the Tenba bag, you've got actually a bit of a gap. So their pockets are actually a lot deeper the way they structure their bags compared to the Ting Tank. So that's another sort of difference. Whereas the Tenba bags, both the 21 and 24, you have a little compartment. You can fit, if you're going out, you don't want to carry the big bag, you've got this, you can put your 1 camera, 3 lenses, or 1 camera and 2 lenses, or 1 camera, 1 lens, 1 flash. You can actually buy a little small bag from Tenba, and this will fit nicely in it, and you can use it as a normal shoulder bag. So that's an advantage. So basically you're getting an extra added feature with the Tenba bags. So here, where the Ting Tank bag, as you can see, it fits my 7200 lying down, but with these, you can actually fit the 7200 standing up compared to the Ting Tank bag. So you have more space with the 24-inch compared to the Ting Tank. The 21-inch, from what I understood as well, has got a deep compartment, and you can be able to stand up your 7200 as well. So don't quote me on that. I haven't sort of got that on me, but this is from what I've read and what I've seen. But the pockets are a lot deeper. So you can actually fit a lot of, I'm not sure if you can stand the 7200 on it, but you can stand up a lot of your lenses, the long lenses. But looking at the 24-inch, you can actually fit it nicely standing up and have a lot of compartments. But if you have the Sony f4 version, it's a lot smaller, it will definitely fit. The f2.8 version, that's for the 21-inch bag. It is a bit bigger. I think it does fit perfectly standing up, but I have to double check. I don't have the bag on me, but this is what I have. So as you can see, you can sort of have, it's a lot more deeper pockets that you can fit a lot of your lenses, your flashes. Even the flashes, I have them lying down like that, whereas in the Tenba bag, I can have them standing up. So you can actually have more room, and you can fill up the dividers. And you've got these extras as well. So if you want to fit a longer lens, like maybe the 100 to 400 lens, Canon or whatnot, or the Sony one, the new G Master lens, you can actually fit them lying down as well. So you can sort of fiddle around with it, and you get the extra dividers with both Ting Tank as well as Tenba. With the Tenba bag, even though once you put a divider here with the 7200, this is my AD200. If I'm going on a wedding and I don't want to carry so much, I'm going to be carrying this and the bag and my tripod and whatnot. With this, I can actually fit it in here next to my 7200. So I have, again, more gear I can carry with the 24-inch. So if you're looking for a bigger bag, this is very good. As you can see, you got a lot of space. Whereas the Ting Tank bag is good. It fits a lot of stuff. The Tenba 21-inch, it's basically similar design to that, similar size, but with deeper pockets compared to the Ting Tank. And you've got the separated compartments of pockets as well. So basically the features that you see in here will be in the 21-inch size, which will be the similar size to that, with the back straps and everything, and it can be carried on. So that gives you an idea of the bag, comparing both of them. This video is here to help you to decide on which one best suits you. But these are the advantages with the Tenba bag comparing it to Ting Tank bag, and vice versa. I do have the 18-inch, which on jobs, this is the one I own. So it has the same strap. Has even this 18-inch. It's got the 4 dividing pockets, which the 21-inch will have, but the pockets will be a bit bigger. This one I carry on my portrait shoots. I have my AD600, my battery. I've actually fit my A6500 with my 28mm, and I fit my A7R2 body with my 85GM, with my Sony A7S2, as well as my my Zeiss 55 1.8. So that is what I can fit in this bag, and this is the bag I use if I'm going on a portrait shoot where I know I only need one lens and I need a second camera with lens to film for my behind the scenes. This is the bag I use. For weddings, this is what I've been using. But you do have, as you said, the Tenba 24-inch bag, which fits a lot more stuff, as well as my 8200. So it is a bit more ideal in terms of what I do, because I can fit more stuff and carry less things. So that's just giving you a rundown, an idea. I'll have all the links below, even to the Digidirect site with the bags on there, so you guys can, Australian members can check it out, as well as my Amazon affiliated links for overseas members and followers that you can guys check it out. If you do want to purchase, feel free to purchase. Any purchases through my affiliate link, a small kickback will come to me and support me in continuing to grow this channel, giving you great information, great content as well, with reviews and gears. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. Share this video with some of your friends who you find will find this video useful. Until next time, we'll catch you on the next video, so stay tuned. Hit the bell button next to the subscribe on my YouTube channel, so you will get notified to every video that gets published and you don't miss any content. Until next time, guys, see ya.